What are successful business executives doing in Japan? Today we pull back the velvet curtain to reveal their secrets. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan and best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery, and my new book, Japan Business Mastery. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center here in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 19, and we are talking about 9 lessons for executives in Japan. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. 9 lessons for executives in Japan. As the leader, are you coaching your people? I mean really coaching them, not giving orders or bawling people out if they come up short or make mistakes. Do you have a methodology for your coaching, or are you just thrashing around, totally winging it? We are going to look at a structure for coaching your people and add in some human relations principles you can use to get effective results. Number 1, identify the opportunity to coach the person. Where can we see some critical factor that, if improved, would really help this member of staff get a tremendous lift in their productivity and outcomes? What is it we should be focusing on to? Number 2, decide what is the desired outcome. Do we know what success looks like? Do we have a clear vision of the goal once achieved? We need to nail down what the outcome of the coaching will be so that we can work toward achieving that. Number 3, establish the right attitude. Trust on the employee's part that the boss is really trying to help them is important. We should be playing to 3 things. What are they doing now that is good? What they can do to become even better, and relate the business relevance to the improvements we will bring. Number 4, give them the resources. Usually the most expensive resource is boss time. We have to be willing to give them time out of our busy day to help them build their career. Easier said than done, which is why most bosses are not actually coaching anyone. Number 5, practice and skill development. If they have never done it before, or if it is complex, we show them, they do it, we give them feedback, we cut them loose on their own, we circle back regularly to make sure they're on track. Where appropriate though, we ask their opinion on how to do it. We want them to own it. Number 6, reinforce. Our feedback helps them to grow, so we are constantly looking for opportunities to feed in positive feedback. When they've done something well, we recognize that through very specific praise, breaking down in detail the exact thing they did well. The more specific, the better. Also, we praise on the way through and not just at the end. Number 7, reward. This might be praise, a lunch, a dinner, a promotion, or a pay rise. Any number of ways are available for us to recognize their progress, to encourage them to keep it up and to aim even higher. Number 8, principle number 25. In addition to this coaching structure, Human relations principles are also a very rich source of information for bosses who are coaching their staff. Principle number 25 is to ask questions rather than giving direct orders. Yes, we must tell them the why, but make sure to get their input and ideas on the how. Usually we don't tell them anything about the why because we assume they already know it. We don't ask for their input on how to do it because we are too busy telling them what to do. If they miss important bits of the process, then we prompt their thinking to consider what to do about those particular issues as well. Again, we are not suggesting answers. We are just raising things for them to consider from their side. Number 9, principle number 30. Make people happy to do the thing you want them to do. This is a key boss skill. It all comes down to what we say and how we say it. People are usually strongly motivated by self-interest, so we work with that preference, not against it. Time-poor, busy bosses easily forget to do this. Yelling out orders is much faster and easier. Don't forget to communicate the why of how this helps this person to go forward in their career. We have to tie this into their best interests so that they are happy to make the changes being suggested. Bosses forget to explain the what's in it for you bit of the work. When coaching, we are asking people to change, and change resistance is pretty staunch. To get people to move, we have to overcome the inertia of doing nothing different. No change is the easiest default position. Japan is also highly risk-averse. Steel-like barriers pop up at the first inkling of change. Everyone is a critic opposed to the initiative because they resist change. We need an inside-out solution. They change because they have bought into the change. They see it suits their best self-interests. If you think you can drive change from outside in, let me know how that is working out for you in Japan. Thank you for watching this episode, and remember to hit the subscribe button. The Japan Business Mastery Show is here to help you navigate your way around business in Japan. Subscribe on YouTube, share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Hit the little bell icon for the automatic new episode notifications. Our website details are on screen now, injapan.dalecarnegie.com. Awesome value, so check it out. Please leave me some feedback on your YouTube. I would love to know how this show helped and what other topics you are interested in for me to cover. Just tell me how I can help you best. You might also enjoy our other weekly shows for podcasts. Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast version. Tuesdays for the Presentations Japan series. Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series. Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series. And Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, wherever you get your podcasts. Also, on Mondays, I release my other TV show, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show on YouTube. Join me next week for episode 20. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me to master business here, because that is what we want, isn't it? Japan Business Mastery.